Good morning or afternoon, actually. Scent Squad, I hope you are all well. I thought I would share something with you, or share something that I've shared before. This is not something new, but I am really trying to give you intentional activities that I'm doing in my business and really share what I'm doing behind the scenes to hopefully inspire some of you guys. So keep watching today as well. I have got a video that I'm going to be uploading for you, which is going to be a very short how to quick start your business again if you feel like your business is failing at the minute. So watch this space on that. But first, I want to talk to you about intentionalism. Sorry, my printer is just finishing. It's literally, I think there's one more left to print and then this will stop like printing in my ear roll. So I am just printing out my samples because my office looks like this. We have got a hell of a lot of orders already and waiting to go into bags, and I've literally run out of everything. I've got no mailing bags. I've got no small bags to put wax in, but it's all good. I'm just going to run it all out, and then when I get paid, we're going to do a big order. We will do bags, we will do tissue paper, you know, all the supplies, all the things. Probably my favourite shop to do of the year. So I might even actually get it done today and just stick it in my credit card and then pay it off when it comes in. But I want to talk to you about intentional sampling, and this is something that I am really, really trying to stick to in 2026. I find that as soon as this kind of goes off on a tangent, everything else kind of falls to pot with it. So I found that I've been doing this for probably about 2 years now, and sometimes I will go through phases where I'm really good at it, and then other months I'm like not so great. So I have tried to stick to the same samples. Really, really simple. For me, my samples every single month are as follows. Scent of the month, okay? I buy the kit so that I can make an abundance of scent of the month samples, and then I also sample 3 other bars, okay? I choose them, I strategically choose them sometimes not so much. I am doing my best to strategically choose things that I think will suit the months, that will suit like what's happening in the world. And I'm trying to do it the month before. So at the beginning of last month, when I picked Shimmer, Amazon Rain and Lemon Sorbet, I didn't have any lemon sorbet. Actually, it was the stickers that I couldn't print properly. So I only actually sampled Amazon Rain and Shimmer and the Scent of the Month last month. But this month, I decided I wanted to do all the lemons because I didn't do lemon sorbet. I thought, you know what, we're going to do all the lemons. Now, this 3-pack here, I made a flyer of about, probably about this time last year, actually. And I can honestly say it was my best-selling 3-pack of wax ever, okay? Ever. I probably sold multiples of this particular 3-pack of wax. And the reason for it is that they are all strong, okay? Everybody loves the citrus smell. Christmas is definitely over. We want to think spring flowers and, you know, going into spring. And at the minute, there's a real transition of like, what do I warm? Because it's not, we're almost coming out of the winter month and we're going into, I know February's still winter, but you know what I mean. We are now starting to go into spring, and people want to have something that's not just cozy in their homes. So this 3-pack is my best-selling 3-pack, which is why I'm sampling it, okay? 90% of my customers have had one of these 3 as a sample at some point before, or they've ordered it before. However, the reason for it is I know if I do an offer on this 3-pack here, it is more than likely going to bring me sales going forward. I'm thinking about it, as I say, strategically, intentionally. Not only that, we don't just do wax in these samples that I'm picking. So when I pick wax, I am looking at, in the catalogue, going down that fragrance grid, looking at what do we do in pods, what do we do in scent packs, for example, what do we do in not car bars anymore, but scent circles. Because ideally, I don't just want to sell just coconut lemongrass wax, for example. I want to be able to say to someone, do you know you can get that in pods? And let's get them onto a pod system. So this is something that I do every single month. So this is the flyer. It says, thank you so much. Enjoy your samples. and I basically attach a little sample of each of these. Now, it could be as thin as you like, because it could be just for smelling. If you want to keep these really cost effective, my recommendation would be grab a 3-pack the month prior. So this month, start planning, what do you want to be sampling in March? Is it, you know, what do you want to be getting ready, making sure that you've got ready to go to sample out to your customers in March. So I will start to be thinking about that. Anything that we can get our hands on this month early, if there's new stuff coming, I will be looking at sampling that, for example, as we go into the new catalogue season. I will also be looking at that new catalogue at some point, and I will be like, what bars have I got here that are coming back? I think Santorini Blossoms, for Italian Sunshine, for example, is now in there. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I see that. So I know I've got that because that's on my Scentsy Club. So I know that is a bar I can add for March sampling, for example. So I'm starting to be a little bit clever, or I am being clever, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why. So they get this, and they get 3 samples that are made up as of normal. And I order 3 bars, whether you do that with credit or whether you do that with half price items. Sorry guys, I've got a cold. I'm starting to get a cold. I don't know. I don't think it's cold. I actually think it's hay fever. Is that even possible at this time of the year? But I feel hay fevery. Or I use my free credits to do it. I do half price items. I use it so I can give back to my business, or I look at what I've got at home to be able to make this work. You could also do this with stickers. If you are like, I haven't got the money to be buying loads of wax, have a look at what stickers you have got. You can even go in the consultant store and pick 3 stickers. You could easily print this off and stick 3 stickers over the top of the bars, and you've got a scratch and sniff card that can go out to someone with your free samples. Exactly the same idea behind it, okay? My postage samples, they don't get these. They will just get a sticker and a scent of the month sticker sample. So they are only getting that. This is just for my customers that I'm actually posting out to, or if they are local, these are the samples that they will get. So I make up the sample, I literally staple them onto the card, and then the most important bit is I do the follow-up. Now, on here, I also have a personal special. So my personal special this month is 1 bar for £7.20, 3 bars for £18, because it's just basically splitting a 6-pack and dividing it by 2, and then 6 bars for 36. I might even change that. I've printed them now. So I might even do 6 bars for 35.50. So they feel like they're getting a little bit more of a discount. And it's got all my details on there. I can make a blank version of this with no pricing, and I will add it to the group so that you guys can print it. I will do it as a 4 to the page for you, so it's printable like this, so that if you wish to jump on board with my sampling, then you can. I am making these today so that everything is ready. There will be enough samples that will go out. I will have ready for the whole month. I'll show you what I'm putting them in at the minute. I used to use this. Mike found these in his shed, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to use them again. So these were from somewhere like B&M or Home Bargains, can't remember, but 24 compartments, and it's hinged. And this is what I've got left from last month of the scent of the month. I've got a few in there that are attached to business cards in case they go out. And then what I've got, I've got a few that need stickers attached to them. And what I had left, I have literally just added to my orders, and then they're going to get double. So they're getting extra samples today to go out, which I'm quite excited about. My little February scent edit bags have come in. So these are what the bags look like. And I got them in Shein, and they worked out like £1.60 odd each. And then I got packs of like sleep masks. So they're getting a sleep mask, cute little bag. I've picked pink cotton wax and pomegranate prosecco that's gone in there, and a cozy cardigan scent circle, so all sort of pink themed. And then for the ones that are the more expensive bags, they have got a room spray going in there. We didn't have any pink room spray, and I also bought very cute heart tissue paper to make it all look pretty. So that's what's going in those. But as I say, everything is intentional because it makes it easy to do the follow-up, right? For me, I can't cope with giving out. I've tried this. I've tried giving out all different products. I've tried giving separate samples to people that are like, oh, what would you like to choose? I've tried screenshotting pictures of my samples. I don't stick to anything. This is the simplest thing for me. It's simple, okay? And that's the key thing. It's about simple, intentional sampling that makes it super easy to be able to follow up with somebody once they've got their order. I normally, this month, when I've got anything written down where it says, do your follow-ups, my follow-ups will include sitting with my book and my order history from last month and literally going back through anybody that ordered online. It will be, hi Karen, I hope you're well, just wanted to check in and see what you thought of your scratch and sniff sticker of the scent of the month. Did you fancy ordering one? They're still discounted this month to £7.20. So that's a great way to pull in an order. And anybody that received an order from me last month, I will be sending them a message and saying, what did you think of your 3 samples, your shimmer, your lemon sorbet and your Amazon Rain? If you love them, you can get them this month for 3 for £18. Did you want to grab a 3-pack or a 6-pack for 6 for 36? And it's literally that simple. It's really simple, but it's really intentional, and it makes follow-up easier. For those of you that really struggle with diving into somebody's inbox and being like, oh, I just don't know what to say to them. I don't want to feel icky. I don't like that feeling. This takes it away because it's intentional. You're not just sending a fluffy message saying like, oh, how did you like your order? It's not fluffy. It's really intentional. And hopefully they're going to come back and either say, I love my order, or some of them might come back and say, do you know what, Lisa, I can't even remember what they were. And then you literally could be like, well, do you know what? I can grab them for you for £18. They're literally some of our best-selling bars that I've been sampling. Did you want to grab them? So I really just wanted to share that with you. As I say, every month I'm going to try to share what I'm doing, come live and, give you that. This is what we're doing. This is how to make it intentional. And if you are struggling with an intentional system, I can promise you, if you make this your one system that you implement this month, every time, when it comes to doing follow-up, it becomes easier. When it comes to knowing, thinking about sampling, that becomes easier. When it comes to planning your month out of what you need to buy or what you're ordering prior to the month, so you know what you're doing for next month, that becomes easier. And do you know what's the thing? I used to always be like, well, what do I do with all these extra samples? There are some people are going to have 6 samples. Who cares? Some people of my customers have sent me pictures before where they've thrown every single sample in the bloody warmer and it looks like confetti warming. And I think to myself, I bet that smells amazing, but it's like a cocktail in your warmer. God knows what it's going to be like. And some people, don't even use their samples. They just, have a little smell and then probably chuck them in the bin. Who knows? But if you are looking for something that's really, really simple, this could be it. Could be an absolute game changer for you. And it works. It really does work. And more than anything, it just takes away the complicatedness. And when we're taking away the complicatedness, we feel more confident. Okay? And then confidence means that we do something more. And when we start to see results from it, we do it even more. Your customers will look out for this little flyer that turns up that says, hey, what did you think of your free bars? Did you love them this month? So that's what I'm doing right now. I am just getting that done. I will share all the Canva documents with you now. And I will speak to you later. Bye, guys.